Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Enewtabie here, and today we're going to take a look at something I kind of put on the back burner. I was trying to save a few Joes, but it looks like the gates are going to be open. So we got I think like 8 figures coming in the next week or so. So I know a lot of people are already getting them, CMD store, all the hobby stores in Hong Kong, China, all that. But I think I actually got most of mine through Pulse this time. I try to mix things up. But today we're going to take a look at the Joe Diver and the Cobra Diver, the m.a.s.s line from G.I. Joe Classified. We haven't really heard anything else about the m.a.s.s line. I'm hoping it's not dead. Hope we'll get some more stuff. I actually think it's pretty cool. Snake Eyes was pretty cool. Breaker was cool. These guys, I don't hear great things, but we're going to take a look at it. So, yeah. So, we'll see. We'll see. Basically, I think this is a torpedo body, maybe. I do like the Cobra emblem on the chest, so that looks pretty good. But yeah, this is number 169. Got the artwork here. We got the Joe and Cobra divers, and then we got a scene back here, the tube worms from the m.a.s.s device episode. Kind of see some things here. Got the heavy water. It would be cool to have the Baroness. So that would be a cool figure in the m.a.s.s line. Is do the Baroness in that swimsuit, or maybe with her underwater vehicle. Stats here on the side, and I don't know if anybody really cares about this. Kind of past that, but be interesting to see what else is coming out of this line. I haven't heard anything, haven't seen anything, so hopefully it's not just gone. But here's to hoping. All right, let's open up, take a look at the figures. Oh, real quick, if you're watching this, please think about subscribing to the channel, like, share, all that good stuff. It would go a long ways and it would help the channel. I would appreciate it. All right, let's take a look. The accessories are kind of similar among both, but there's some subtle differences. All right, so you get the harpoon gun from Torpedo, yellow. We get the Joe rifle in yellow, which I like that. I think that's pretty cool. Overall, just getting it out of packaging, it doesn't seem as bad as everybody is saying, but here we go. Short barrel AR, removable magazine with a yellow stock. I'm okay with the yellow, actually. We've got the face mask and the tubes that go into the pack here. It's kind of like the pack that the Eels have, which fine with that. That looks good. Got the Joe emblem on the back, the yellow. It's kind of like the Eels gear. We got a set of flippers, left and right. We've got a underwater knife, black blade, yellow handle, and then we've got a underwater machete made for cutting underwater stuff. I don't know. And then we've got one head in yellow there. Caucasian. It's got like a little scar. No, that's his cheek, right? Where's that scar? That's his cheeks. Just very detailed. Not bad. And the figure, that skinny body, I think that's a torpedo body. So he's got a holster for his knife, for his blade here, I guess. I'm assuming that's what that is. Yep. Okay. Have that. It's very loose. Very skinny body. Very skinny body. We got the control thing for telling you, I guess, how deep you are. Chest rig here. He can look down. This is a standard articulation on Joe's, so there's nothing new here. Butterfly, look down, look up, side to side. Long neck. Neck is super long here. Double elbows, way too tight. Wrist. Got the U-crunch. Wow. Waist rotation. Leg up, leg out to side, back, drop hip. Thigh cut right there. Got a little pouch here. Double knees. And then rotation at the boot, and then rocker. So it'll be the same for both. Yeah, the body's super skinny, but I guess I'm okay with it. You can plug this on like this. And you can have him with flippers and all that stuff. So, hey, not a bad figure. Definitely bright, but the Joe emblem looks good. And it kind of matches up with the tune. Not too bad. All right, so probably my favorite thing is the Joe rifle with a yellow buttstock. I mean, that's kind of cool. so you can fire that. Would have been cool to have like a blue laser effect or something like that, or red laser effect. But that's the Joe. So Cobra, pretty much the same, but you get a few things different. You get the this thing. You got torpedoes, harpoons, but the thing from I think torpedo to go underwater. Have your handles on that. So you got the radar like that. Fan blade in there. Cobra emblem on the side. 2 flippers. Additional head, African American. We've got the heavy water container, so I think that will give us all the containers. So be curious if they actually do a m.a.s.s device. I don't know. We'll see. We got a machete. We got a knife. Like the Yield backpack. Got a mask. We've got the short barrel AR. And we got 2 Cobra weapons. It's kind of different. So we got, I think this was gun hose shotgun, maybe. It's like got a blue effect. Maybe it's supposed to be a laser. It doesn't actually look that bad if you take it in context with the Joe cartoon. Then we've got an AR here that's kind of laser-fied, but like the barrel's bent up with like a EOTech and a. Yeah. But yeah, this is I don't know. This is, I mean, I guess it could be okay if it bends down a little bit, but a little futuristic for me. So I don't think they're too bad. I mean, same thing. I think the Cobra looks better just because the emblem on the red. But for whatever reason, why does this dude look like Mr. Bean in the face? That's all I can see. But you can plug on the backpack, even though the backpacks suck in Joe. That one isn't too bad. So yeah, you can, put the flippers on and go for it. Which one's which? Left and right. So there we go. Now we got the flippers on. So there it is, the Cobra Diver versus, or G.I. Joe Diver versus Cobra. A few neat things. So I must buy, I don't know, you can kind of have it on your shelf. Maybe put them with your eels, put them with torpedo, and have some divers. I think it's fine. These, kind of throw in weapons. Kind of cool to have the heavy water, so you can kind of complete the 3 elements. That's neat. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think they're doing with this line? I think the Baroness is a must. Maybe you could do the Baroness. Does he come dressed up in a camouflage suit or not camouflage suit? She's in an army dress, right? I think in the beginning. I may have to watch that again, but yeah. Overall, not bad. I think it's worth, getting at least to have some troops to build to go along. I just don't like, a few things I don't like. I get their divers or whatever, but this body just seems a little too skinny. And then this waist thing here is, I don't know, a little loose for me. But other than that and the weapons, I think it's a neat little set. So let me know in the comments what you think. Did you pick this up, and what did you think of it? I heard like people hated this, but I don't think it's that bad. But let me know. But yeah, that face, look at that. God, this looks like a young Mr. Bean. I don't know. Thanks for watching. See you down the road.